Hello, everyone! Welcome back to our channel, your go-to place for active English learning. Today, we are going to do something very special. We have a long, deep dive lesson into travel vocabulary. Traveling is one of the most exciting experiences we can have, but it can also be stressful if you don't have the right words at the right time. Today, we aren't just going to learn words. We are going to practice them. Remember, this is a shadowing lesson. That means you should try to repeat every sentence exactly as I say it, mimicking my rhythm, my speed, and my emotion. Don't wait for me to finish. Be my shadow. Let's start our journey through the world of travel English. Section 1. Preparation and packing. Before we leave the house, we need to prepare. The first thing we need is a suitcase. A suitcase is a large container with a handle and wheels where we pack our clothes and personal belongings. Repeat after me. I am packing my blue suitcase for my vacation, but sometimes a suitcase isn't enough. We might have luggage. Luggage is a general word for all the bags, trunks, and containers you take with you. Note that luggage is uncountable. You don't say 3 luggages, you say 3 pieces of luggage. Let's practice. The porter helped me carry my heavy luggage to the car. Inside your bag, you must carry your toiletries. These are items like your toothbrush, toothpaste, and shampoo. I almost forgot my toiletries on the bathroom counter. Now, the most important item for international travel, your passport. A passport is an official document issued by your government that certifies your identity and citizenship. Without it, you cannot cross borders. Say it with me. I always double-check that I have my passport in my jacket pocket. If you are going to a specific country, you might also need a visa. A visa is an endorsement on your passport that allows you to enter, leave, or stay in a country for a specific period. The process to get my student visa took 3 months. Finally, let's talk about the carry-on bag. This is the small bag you take inside the plane with you. I keep my laptop and snacks in my carry-on bag for easy access. Section 2. At the airport. We have arrived at the airport. Now the real action begins. First, you head to the check-in counter. This is where you show your documents and give your large bags to the airline. There was a long line at the check-in counter this morning. After checking in, you receive your boarding pass. This piece of paper, or digital code on your phone, is your ticket to get on the plane. It shows your gate number and your seat. Please have your boarding pass ready for inspection. Next, we go through security. This is where they scan your bags and you walk through a metal detector. I had to take off my shoes and belt at the security checkpoint. Once you are through security, you enter the departure lounge. This is the area where you wait for your flight to be called. You might look at the departure board to see if your flight is on time. Our flight is delayed, so we are waiting in the departure lounge. Then comes the gate. The gate is the specific area where you board your plane. Final call for passengers at gate B24. Now let's talk about the flight itself. A flight is the journey made by air. It was a smooth 10-hour flight across the Atlantic. If your flight has a stop in another city before your final destination, you have a layover. I have a 4-hour layover in Paris before I fly to Rome. When the plane is ready to leave, it will take off. The plane took off exactly at noon, and when it arrives at the destination, it will land. We landed safely despite the heavy rain. Section 3. Customs and Arrival. After you land, you must go through customs. This is the place where officials check the goods you are bringing into the country. They might ask if you have anything to declare. I have nothing to declare, so I walked through the green channel at customs. After customs, you go to baggage claim. This is the area with the moving carousels where you collect the suitcases you checked in at the start. I waited for 20 minutes at baggage claim for my red suitcase. If you are not flying, you might be at a train station. You might take a high-speed train to get to the city center. The train is much faster than taking a bus from the airport. Once you are in the city, you need to find your accommodation. This could be a hotel, a hostel, or an apartment. The hotel was conveniently located near the main square. When you arrive at the hotel, you go to the reception to check in. They will give you your room key. The receptionist was very friendly and gave us a map of the city. During your trip, you will likely do some sightseeing. This is the activity of visiting interesting places, especially those that are famous. We spent the whole afternoon sightseeing in the old town. You might also buy a souvenir. A souvenir is something you buy to help you remember a holiday or a special event. I bought a small model of the Eiffel Tower as a souvenir. Section 4. Advanced Phrases and Context. Let's put some of these words into more complex sentences for your shadowing practice. Listen carefully to the rhythm. My flight was canceled, so the airline gave me a voucher for a hotel and a meal. I lost my boarding pass, but luckily I had a digital copy on my smartphone. The customs officer asked to see my passport and my return ticket. We decided to take the train instead of a domestic vuelo to see more of the countryside. Make sure your carry-on bag follows the size regulations to avoid extra fees at the gate. Shadowing these longer sentences helps your brain connect the words naturally. It's not about individual sounds, but about the flow of the entire thought. Closing and farewell. Wow! We have covered a lot of ground today. From packing your suitcase to passing through customs, you now have the essential vocabulary to navigate any airport or travel situation in English. Remember, the secret to fluency is consistency. If you found this lesson helpful, I encourage you to listen to it again. The second or third time you shadow this audio, your pronunciation will be even sharper and your confidence will grow. Before you go, if you enjoyed this 10-minute deep dive, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. We post new lessons every week to help you move from knowing English to speaking English fluently. Give us a like if you're ready for your next trip, and leave a comment below telling me, what is the one thing you never forget to pack in your suitcase? Thank you for practicing with me today. Safe travels, keep shadowing, and I will see you in the next lesson. Goodbye.